Well, listen to this.
You have to get a background check to work at Publix, a gas station, heck, even to volunteer, you have to get a background check. But funny enough, you don't need a background check to be a staffer in the United States House of Representatives. We need to be sure that the people that are working on the people's behalf are actually for the people.
So Republican Congressman Kat Cammack is pushing for mandatory background checks for all congressional staffers, issuing a chilling warning saying that foreign agents have been able to infiltrate Capitol Hill. Her proposal would also require staffers to disclose foreign citizenship and financial ties to foreign governments, citing recent investigations involving alleged influence operations linked to countries including Qatar, Cuba, and China.
Yeah, the Congresswoman says the security measure has broad support from lawmakers, but claims House leadership has so far refused to bring it up for a vote. Joining us now, Bob McEwen is a former Ohio Congressman, former member of the House Intelligence Committee, and Chris Hinkle is a retired FBI Supervisory Special Agent. Good morning to you both. Appreciate your joining us. I'm going to start with you first, Bob. You were a former Congressman on Capitol Hill, former member of the House Intelligence Committee, as I just said. Did you see anything like this during your time there? And what do you make of this proposal? Is it needed?
Well, I think it's a very wise idea on Kat's part. But as for the past, it used to be that people had to prove their bona fides before they ever got elected to Congress. And the congressmen are the people that hire these folks. And as you know, we've now seen that Representative Ramirez says, I'm a Guatemalan first and American second. And Representative Highapple, head of the Progressive Caucus, came to this country under Bush, and then we know that in Minnesota, where we have folks that have come, even the mayor of New York, that 8 years ago wasn't a citizen of our country. So when we have this influx of folks that come and their allegiance is twofold, it makes them more open to those that are not dedicated to our country. And when you have access to all the information, the center of all of our secrets center on Capitol Hill, and we certainly have to have people that are dedicated to our country, and a background check seems like a minimal step to take.
Yeah, Chris, I'm actually pretty shocked that this isn't something that is mandatory already, especially because there have been so many cases where we have seen, in my recollection in particular, China having people try to co-opt, politicians. What, based on your history, what have you seen? Is this something we should be concerned about, or is it just kind of worrying about something that's, kind of here or there?
It should always be something that we're concerned about. And those are some great points, Edie. In my FBI career, it was non-negotiable that you had to have a security clearance from the janitors that worked inside the FBI all the way to the top. And I'm not surprised, because I have known this for years, that a lot of the staffers don't have those security clearances. But the way that our foreign intelligence adversaries work is they don't go directly toward the congressman. They look at people around the congressman, people that overhear things, and they grab that information and they use that to their advantage. So when you've got people in there that may be susceptible to duress, blackmail, or coercion, it's very easy for some of those young people to be co-opted by these foreign adversaries.
Yeah, well, Cammack, she says she introduced this bill over a year ago, and it's been parked in committee ever since. She further adds congressional staff handle America's most sensitive personal information every day, from Social Security numbers on casework files to veteran records. Americans are shocked when they learn that those staffers face no required background check. And federal employees across the executive branch are vetted before they ever get a badge. That should concern every member of Congress, really, regardless of party. So, Congressman, why do you think that people are not willing to vote for something like this?
Well, Kat is a very good member of Congress, and the way you get things to move is you have to get, as President Reagan used to say, they have to feel the heat before they see the light. Okay. And everybody has lots of bills that they want to have passed, but as you get momentum, as you get people to understand it, she's doing exactly the right thing, because there's no way a person can oppose this. And the way that you get the Congress to move, which is a very difficult body to function, is that you have to raise the awareness. And I appreciate what you and she have done at this very important issue.
Yeah. Bob McEwen, thank you so much. And Chris Hinkle, appreciate your time as well.
Thank you.